have you been?
Call a town meeting and I'll tell everyone all about it.
When?
Immediately!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best and most influential animated movies made with stop motion. We will only be including feature-length movies, so short TV specials like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer aren't eligible.
Oh, no, not you. You better go home with your folks. From now on, gang, we won't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
Number 20, Missing Link.
You're beautiful.
Can you hold on one second? I'm uncomfortable.
Don't believe a word of it. He'd sooner see you stuffed or have your head mounted on a wall.
The folks at Laika are the modern masters of stop motion, and with Missing Link, they're batting 5 for 5. Costing upwards of $100 million, it's the most expensive stop motion movie to date, unfortunately bombing at the box office. It's a shame for general audiences, as Missing Link is a wonderful movie about a Sasquatch traveling to the Himalayas to meet a Yeti.
The people we don't want here are leaving! Force them to stay!
The talented voice cast delivers their witty lines with a great amount of humor, while the story contains many touching themes about friendship and acceptance. Above all, the movie is gorgeous, featuring some of the most impressive stop-motion animation ever put to screen. Don't miss out on Missing Link.
But if you'd explain, what exactly do you ask of me?
Take me away from this place. I'm lonely.
Number 19, The Little Prince.
How beautiful you are.
I'm only half awake. Forgive me, I'm still quite disheveled.
You're perfect.
Am I not?
Director Mark Osborne had an enormous task in adapting Antoine de Saint-Exupéry's The Little Prince. The iconic novella is beloved all over the world, being translated into over 500 languages and selling 140 million copies. Luckily for us all, he did a bang-up job.
Sire, over what do you rule?
Over everything?
And the stars obey you?
They certainly do. I do not permit insubordination.
The movie accurately captures the story's mature tone, offering plenty of emotion and thoughtful themes. The visuals are outstanding, with Osborne making the creative decision to blend two different animation styles to differentiate the main story and the framing narrative. While the CG segments are pleasant on the eyes, the stop-motion visuals are right out of a dream. Like the book, it's a movie that anyone can enjoy.
Hey, come and play with me.
I cannot play with you. I'm not tamed.
What does that mean?
Tame means to establish ties.
Number 18, Shaun the Sheep movie.
Hey!
A charming little British film, Shaun the Sheep movie is based on the beloved children's show of the same name. Thankfully, it delighted both fans of the show and general audiences, eventually grossing over $100 million at the global box office. Even if the movie doesn't do anything new per se, it does everything just right. The adventurous story is well told, and the characters are delightfully endearing. The movie is also wickedly funny and contains a ton of heart, with themes centered around family, friendship, and self-discovery. This and its sequel, Farmageddon, make for a highly entertaining double feature. Number 17, My Life as a Zucchini.
Elle était gentille avec toi, ta maman?
Elle buvait beaucoup de bière, mais elle faisait de la bonne purée et puis des fois on rigolait.
Released as My Life as a Courgette outside of North America and Australia, My Life as a Zucchini is a colorful movie with a dark story. Audiences may expect a lighthearted romp with a silly title like that, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The movie tackles some seriously dark subject matter, earning a PG-13 rating for heavy thematic elements. These include childhood trauma, necessary support systems, adult failures, and lack of self-worth.
Pourquoi on t'a amené ici? Eh mais attends, c'est des patates dans ton assiette. T'es une patate qui bouffe des patates.
These poignant themes help My Life as a Zucchini stand out, as does the unique and colorful visual design. Beautiful in more ways than one, My Life as a Zucchini is a modern masterpiece.
Elle est partie, ta maman, elle est au ciel. Mais tu seras bien ici. Je te le promets.
Number 16, Isle of Dogs. We always salivate at the prospect of Wes Anderson doing a stop-motion movie. This one exceeded all of our wildest expectations.
A rancid apple core, 2 worm-eaten banana peels, a moldy rice cake, a dried-up pickle, tin of sardine bones, a pile of broken eggshells, an old smushed-up rotten gizzard with maggots all over it.
Okay, it's worth it.
This isn't only among Anderson's best films, but one of the greatest stop-motion movies about a dystopian Japanese city that banishes dogs to a distant island. Like all of Anderson's work, Isle of Dogs is visually stimulating, with meticulous attention to detail and a gleefully unique aesthetic.
For 1,000 years, these resilient animals have loved, served, and protected us. Now, in their time of greatest need, we forsake them again? A tidal wave of anti-dog hysteria has crippled our moral judgment.
The movie also offers an ingenious story and an all-star voice cast, all of whom give their respective characters warmth, humor, and humanity. Unlike its titular island, Isle of Dogs is certainly not for the dogs.
You hungry? Kill something and eat it. You sick? Take a long nap. You cold? Dig a hole in the ground, crawl into it, and bury yourself. But nobody's giving up around here, and don't you forget it.
Number 15, The Pirates Band of Misfits.
You can't lose, Captain. I'd bet my face.
Well, thank you, Albino.
You're a shoo-in, sir.
Sure, there's not a pirate on the 7 seas can match it.
As we'll learn throughout this list, there's just no going wrong with Aardman Animations. Grossing over $120 million, The Pirates, in an adventure with scientists, or Band of Misfits, as it's known in the US, was the company's first stop-motion movie in 7 years. And oh, how we miss them.
This prize, valuable? Valuable? Oh, it's priceless. Untold riches.
The swashbuckling comedy is an Aardman production through and through, and it contains all of their beloved trademarks. There's the irreverent wordplay and rapid-fire jokes, quirky but relatable characters, whimsical story, and top-notch voice acting. Most notably, the stop-motion animation is second to none, proving once again that Aardman's technicians are absolute masters of the craft.
I'm the pirate captain, and I'm here for your gold.
Gold? This is a plague boat, old man. I'd give my right arm for some gold. Or my left.
Number 14, ParaNorman.
Yo, Norman, you playing hooky?
No, I'm just late for school. Sorry, I gotta go. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Inspired by the social commentary often seen in zombie films, writer-director Chris Butler hoped to make a smart horror movie for kids. The result is ParaNorman, and we're proud to announce that Butler accomplished his mission.
You died?
Yeah.
But I got unfinished business here.
Oh, couldn't you use another stall?
The movie pays homage to classic horror films and is often quite scary in its own right, allowing children to enjoy age-appropriate horror. It might even introduce the genre to younger audiences and inspire future filmmakers. And yes, it contains the typical Laika charm, including well-developed characters, a good amount of emotional depth, and eye-popping animation. ParaNorman is scary good.
Ugh! I just knew something like this was gonna happen tonight.
You did? Wow. That zombie bit really threw me.
Number 13, Mary and Max. If you want a different sort of stop-motion movie, may we suggest Mary and Max? Unlike many films on this list, this one is undoubtedly for grown-ups.
People are always littering in New York. I do not understand why people break laws. Butts are bad because they wash out to sea and fish smoke them.
In this film, Toni Collette is Mary Dinkle, a lonely Australian girl who is pen pals with Philip Seymour Hoffman's Max, a much older American on the autism spectrum. The characters' unique quirks and unconventional friendship help endear them to audiences, and with Collette and Hoffman behind them, they are fantastically acted.
Do not worry about not smiling. My mouth hardly ever smiles, but it does not mean I am not smiling inside my brain.
The film is also rich with theme and meaning, delving into complex topics like mental health, social isolation, and distant friendships. Mary and Max is a stop-motion film unlike any other.
He felt love, but couldn't articulate it. Its logic was as foreign to him as a salad sandwich.
Number 12, Anomalisa. Speaking of stop-motion movies exclusively for grown-ups, how about Charlie Kaufman's Anomalisa?
You're from England, right?
Yeah, I'm from England.
I can tell by your accent. Yeah, and whistling, that's British Airways.
Kaufman is universally acknowledged for his unique and distinct stories, writing gonzo movies like Being John Malkovich, Synecdoche, New York, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Like most of Kaufman's work, Anomalisa received widespread acclaim for its screenplay, with many viewers praising its thematic content, intelligence, and originality.
Why did you go, Michael?
I don't know. I can't explain.
Here we are. 2 Belvedere martinis straight up with twists.
The innovative storytelling blends perfectly with Kaufman's pensive direction and the magnificent lead performance from David Thewlis. It's yet another notch in Kaufman's esteemed filmography and a brilliant piece of stop-motion animation.
Do I look awful? I was just taking my makeup off. Oh my god. Ugh, don't look at me.
Hello. No, you look lovely.
Number 11, Frankenweenie.
You're alive! Sparky! You're alive!
Like Charlie Kaufman, Tim Burton is a visionary auteur, and his style resonates wonderfully with stop-motion animation. A loving parody of Frankenstein, Frankenweenie follows a young boy who causes pandemonium after raising his dog from the dead.
Your dog is alive!
That's impossible.
I know it is so impossible, but you did it!
Like all great family movies, Frankenweenie is enjoyable for both adults and children. Kids might not get every Frankenstein reference, but they will still enjoy the animation, humor, and relatable characters. Adults will revel in the movie's retro style, various homages to classic horror films, and the nostalgic story centered around childhood. There's a little something for everyone.
Science is not good or bad, Victor. But it can be used both ways. That is why you must always be careful.
Number 10, Kubo and the Two Strings.
Little boy, what happened to your eye?
Who are you?
How do you know my name?
Wanting to make a movie about samurais, Laika crafted the magnificent Kubo and the Two Strings, about a young boy who embarks on a personal quest. Laika made a visual wonder, populating their masterpiece with stunning vistas, gorgeous character models, and wonderful sets, capturing the physical essence of feudal Japan.
Hanzo, yes, I remember him. I think maybe he was my master.
What? What did you say?
We had a crest, a samurai crest.
The animation was partly inspired by Japanese traditions, including the use of origami, giving it an undeniable personality centered around Japanese history and culture. Personality aside, the movie also contains memorable characters, a strong emotional story, and exciting action sequences, turning Kubo and the Two Strings into an unmissable feature.
I appreciate your help, I really do, but when it comes to the boy, I know what's best.
Oh, is that right?
And what's best is not to be fielding ideas from a talking cockroach.
This coming from a talking monkey.
Number 9, Corpse Bride.
A new arrival!
He must have fainted. Are you all right?
What happened? By Jove, man! Looks like we got ourselves a breather.
Does he have a dead brother?
The third stop-motion feature produced by Tim Burton, Corpse Bride was also the first he directed, having helmed the film with longtime collaborator Mike Johnson. Along for the ride are Burton regulars Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, the latter of whom voices the titular Corpse Bride.
I am terribly sorry about what's happened to you, and I'd like to help, but I really need to get home.
This is your home now?
But I don't even know your name.
This is a Tim Burton movie through and through, complete with macabre aesthetic, a bittersweet story centered around love and companionship, and beautiful music written by Danny Elfman. The Gothic Victorian setting is superb and visually magnificent, and all the Burtonisms make Corpse Bride a must-watch for fans of the legendary director.
Why so blue?
Maybe he's right. Maybe we are too different.
Maybe he should have his head examined. Oh, I could do it.
Number 8, James and the Giant Peach.
Such rude behavior. There's no need to be frightened, dearie. But you enormous bugs!
Fascinating, isn't it?
Roald Dahl's whimsical writing lends itself perfectly to the fanciful style of stop motion, resulting in the brilliant James and the Giant Peach. Co-produced by Tim Burton, the movie is adapted from Dahl's classic novel and accurately captures its fantastical essence.
It's the lad from the house. What's his name?
Miserable tick. I thought it was rotten little grub.
No, that's what those horrible ants call him. His real name is, well, it's James.
Populated with unique characters, tons of eccentric whimsy, and surprisingly emotional themes, the movie is a wonderful adaptation not only of Dahl's specific book, but his general style of storytelling. Being helmed by the stop-motion master Henry Selick, James and the Giant Peach is also a stunning visual wonder. Take a bite and enjoy the sweetness.
The old man, the one who gave me the green things. He said marvelous things will happen.
Did he say marvelous pigs in satin?
No, dear lady. Marvelous things will happen.
Number 7. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
It's like a slide or something. Like, I don't even actually know.
Where did you get that from?
From one of the people that stayed here for a night. Why?
Wait, did you take anything from me?
Oh.
Earning an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Feature, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On may be a mouthful to say, but it's a lot easier to watch. A stop-motion mockumentary about an anthropomorphic seashell, the movie is unlike anything you've ever seen. Marcel himself is a cute and lovable character, and we enjoy spending a brisk 90 minutes in his company.
This is the Arboretum, a collection of trees that a community keeps alive. But I do like to talk to them, and plants like to have classical music played for them. Mozart and Brahms, that helps them grow faster.
The movie also has a unique visual identity, blending live action with stop motion, and partly telling its story through the perspective of tiny Marcel. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention the story, which is brilliantly told and guaranteed to make you cry.
I just remember thinking, if I was somebody else, I would really be enjoying this.
Number 6. Chicken Run.
I should turn you in right now.
You wouldn't. Would you?
Give me one reason why I shouldn't.
Because I'm cute?
Aardman strikes again, with Chicken Run being their first feature-length movie, and what a debut it was. Following a delightful group of Yorkshire chickens, the movie steamrolled the box office and ended its run with $227 million, making it the highest-grossing stop-motion movie ever made.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience.
The film resonated with millions of moviegoers, offering exciting action sequences, a clever script filled with witty wordplay, and uproarious slapstick humor. The cast is also fantastic, and if you want to dig a little deeper, the movie offers some profound themes on freedom, revolution, and feminism.
So laying eggs all your life and then getting plucked, stuffed and roasted is good enough for you, is it?
It's a living.
Number 5. Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
What exactly will you do with all these rabbits?
Trade secret.
Aardman was on an absolute tear in the early 2000s, dropping all-time classics like it was nobody's business. Immediately following Chicken Run came Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, a glorious film that plays on the tropes of old horror movies.
Morning, Gromit. A pest-free night, perchance?
With a story involving a giant crop-eating rabbit, the movie pays great homage to classic monster movies, with the titular Wallace and Gromit proving incredible companions for the journey. The sharp humor appeals to parents and children, deftly blending a thrilling adventure with tantalizing mystery. Add in some genuinely touching moments, and you have a film we're all crackers about.
Well, fancy that. Rabbit ears. That is a bit odd.
Number 4. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
You must obey your papa.
Obey?
Do as you're told.
But I don't want to obey.
Age-old stories can still be fresh, provided they're handled by a master storyteller. There are countless Pinocchio movies out there, and it seemed like the well was long dry. In came Guillermo del Toro to prove us all wrong.
Papa, why did my nose grow today?
You lied, Pinocchio.
Along with the late Mark Gustafson, del Toro imbued his adaptation with his trademark style and charm. The visuals are astounding, as is typical of a del Toro film, and he makes the story much darker than we're used to, with adult themes, violence, and the setting of fascist Italy lending the movie a very morose tone.
You cannot truly die.
Oh boy, and that's good, right?
Well, it means that you are not, nor will you ever be, a real boy like Carlo.
Accompanying the gorgeous style is heartfelt storytelling and a brilliant score from Alexandre Desplat, resulting in an Oscar win for Best Animated Feature. Number 3. Coraline.
You must be the other cat.
No, I'm not the other anything. I'm me.
This was Laika's first major movie, and it's arguably their best. Adapted from Neil Gaiman's novella, Coraline is about its titular character finding a creepy alternate universe behind the walls of her new house. Like most of the work done by Henry Selick, Coraline is an absolute treat for the eyes, featuring impeccable stop-motion animation and imaginative character designs, including the wickedly nightmarish other mother.
Mom? What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
You're just in time for supper, dear.
The movie also carries a delightfully eerie atmosphere aided by Bruno Collet's creepy and unsettling score. Then there's Neil Gaiman, who crafted a rich and engaging story that was perfectly captured for the film. Venture behind the cinematic wall and enter another dimension.
We loved it, Mr. B. It was so amazing!
Number 2, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Roald Dahl meets Wes Anderson. Surely cinema doesn't get any better than this.
No, it just falls straight right down. Whew. Guess it's not spring-loaded.
Even if it does, Fantastic Mr. Fox is an undeniable milestone and one of Mr. Anderson's greatest accomplishments. Naturally, it's spellbinding, blending Anderson's quirky style with state-of-the-art stop-motion animation.
No, you cussing with me?
Don't cuss and point
You're
at me.
gonna cuss with somebody. You're not gonna cuss with me, you little cuss.
With me.
The story is also engaging for children and adults, with the cunning and resourceful Mr. Fox being a highly entertaining protagonist. That's to say nothing of the superb voice cast, including Anderson alums like Jason Schwartzman, Bill Murray, and Owen Wilson.
You don't want to have to compare yourself to that.
No, but I think I have some of the same raw natural talent, don't you?
You're improving. Let's put it like that.
It may be cliche to say, but Fantastic Mr. Fox is, you guessed it, fantastic.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Halloween movie? Is it a Christmas movie? We don't know, but we do know one thing. It's a brilliant movie.
There's got to be a logical way to explain this Christmas thing.
The stop-motion film to end them all, The Nightmare Before Christmas has virtually everything going for it. The visuals are breathtaking and inventive, resulting in the animation genre's first Oscar nom for Best Visual Effects.
Haven't you heard of peace on earth and goodwill toward men?
Now!
Then there's the gothic atmosphere, the brilliant score from Danny Elfman, the catchy tunes, the fun and original story, the unforgettable characters, the touching themes. It's all here, and it's all magnificent. It could very well be the best stop-motion movie of all time.
There's children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads. They're busy building toys and absolutely no one's dead.
Did we forget any stop-motion classics? Let us know in the comments below.
Are you listening to me? I look into your eyes and I can't tell whether you're getting anything I'm saying.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.